Good morning, good afternoon, traders. Welcome everyone in the TEFS YouTube trading room. I hope you had a fantastic, relaxing weekend. I must tell you, it was like almost a long weekend, but of course, Friday the market was open. Surprisingly great day for us here in the TEFS YouTube trading room. Nice green trades. And let's see how we will continue this 5 trading day like in green, in strike, not just in the trading room actually, but on the market as well. Look at this huge move to the upside in the last 5 trading days, which was like, as you know, last week it was just 4 full trading days. Indeed, and this green stripe started like on Friday, but not last Friday, but before. Indeed, it still was in November. And this day already, the first trading day of December. Traders, time is flying. This is the last trading month of 2025 and we are ready for 2026. And as we just arrived to December, here comes the big question. What December is going to get us on the market? Is it this time a market rally on the Santa Claus rally, or we are just going to skip it as last year the market did, completely miss the Santa Claus rally? We don't know yet, but we are here to trade it definitely. So guys, let me know if the sound is okay, hopefully. Hi Buza, good evening to you. Olanitsan, Tara, nice to see you. Hope you are feeling much, much better now, like you had a little bit more time to recover. So I hope you are fully back. Arike, nice to see you. Oh my goodness, a long time. I'm happy to see you here. And as I've wrote you as well, you are very much welcome to ask any private help from me as well. You know my email. So nice to see you actually. Yeah, Christmas is here. Hopefully you will have more time to trade with us in the room. So guys, actually this is going to be a interesting week for sure. Happy to hear that, Tara. Very good. All right. So, as you can see, after this big 5 green days in a row on the market, we are finally pulling back a bit. And the question again, whether this is going to be just a healthy small pause and pull back around the 684, 85 area. 85 we have not touched, but 84 almost on the SPY, or this is just the start of something like again skipping the Santa Claus rally this year. It's everything is very much a big question mark still, guys. We don't know what's happening next. As I mentioned you that the market just started a lower highs in the recent weeks. It's starting to break now, as I've told you that if we are breaking this very short-term trend, downtrend, which it was broken by the way, both by the triple Q and on the SPY, because now the previous high is almost the same as the Friday's high, as you can see. So it seems like that there is no more downtrend, but again it still can be a problem, especially this 685 level on the SPY. And if we just go to the triple Q, is the good old 620 level, which it was a quite of a stronger one in the past as well, which was not too much past indeed, because this was an all-time high as well. So very strong market in a nutshell. Let's see whether the bulls can wake up today and push back everything to the green. I'm not going to be surprised on that. As you know, it's Cyber Monday, so anything can happen. The US consumers, they just spent a lot of money on Black Friday, at least the data says. So this is a quite of a good start of the holiday season, but the strategist analysts are not very much convinced yet. So let's see what Cyber Monday is getting us. Hi, Anne. Nice to see you, Luis. Hi, nice to see you. Can send Telegram link. I don't find it. Yeah, definitely. I think so. I can. Just a second. I'm going to look for it, okay? Because usually the marketing team is doing it. I'm going to look for it for you, Luis, okay? Because yeah, we have Instagram, but Telegram channel. Here we have it. Okay, I'm going to look for the Telegram link, like the specific devs Telegram link. Well, Luis, we are trying to post definitely and be there on every social media as much as we can. We definitely use Telegram for the daily news. We just post it there every morning. On Discord, I'm posting the how is it called, the watch list, but you are going to get it here as well. So yeah, actually we are quite like let's call it busy on all of the social media. So I'm going to look for you on the on these links as well. Mara, Nitsan, you already want to short, and why exactly, Mara? Well, let's call it like that. Bitcoin is not in the best shape again. Look at that. After it seemed like a very nice reversal last week as the market reversed. Unfortunately, during the weekend, it just gave up almost all of the profit, as you can see, and it tumbled down to this 86,000 level again. Not just Bitcoin, but Ethereum as well. And yeah, Mara, Riot, MSTR coin, all on my watch list as well, Nitsan. So I'm going to watch it too. All miners to short. Okay, and maybe coin and MSTR as well. We will just check it on the watch list. Thank you. As I see, I'm not alone, but I just called MSTR and S&P as SMX, MUN circle to the watch list. Thank you very much. I'm going to check it. Of course, as you could see, both of the indices are pulling back. Both of the, not just the both, but all three, because the Dow Jones is in red as well. Question again, traders, whether the bulls can just make a big turnaround on Cyber Monday and we can push from quite red to green. Why everything is falling? Well, I would say it's again something is going on the rumors, like USA and Venezuela tensions are getting worse as well. So geopolitical risk is there. The technical stocks are sliding again, which is definitely not the best for the Nasdaq. I must tell you, Nvidia, it could not get on its feet at all, even on Friday. So this is, I think, is getting a little bit more serious there. Actually, as I've just watched my watch list, almost all of the big, actually all of the big names are in red. Apple 0.51, Microsoft 0.53, Google 0.77, the SPY itself 0.60, and the triple Q is down 0.86, and the weakest is coin. As I've told you, mRNA, we got some news on the mRNA actually. UPST, Reddit, MU, as you just mentioned, Buzak, very well. This is just dropping 2% in the pre-market. PLTR, AVGO, Meta, Netflix, Tesla, AMAT, NVIDIA, everything is down more than 1% traders. So it seems like this is a very red start of the morning. But as I've told you, the whole market can be a huge surprise indeed, especially on Mondays. Breaking news on the CNBC runway rolls out new AI video model that beats Google OpenAI in K benchmark. Oops, that's definitely the competition on this AI softwares, hardwares, I don't know what to call them, chips and so on. It's huge, guys. It's just amazing, and it's just getting hotter and hotter. So let's see what's happening there. So again, what else around the world? I'm just checking the international news too. On the Market Watch, actually, it's mainly for the US news. I'm just using it, checking the US news and how Europe, Asia, and the rest did. Well, Europe, it was quite of a interesting cycle for today on the European market, as I've seen, because it started red and some of them get deeper into the red, like DAX, for example, but the rest try to pull back. Asia, especially the Nikkei, is very red, 1.89%. Not a good news, actually, not a very good news on the how's it is called, on the GDP numbers, not even the GDP but economy. And I do not want to mix here the things because I was just reading so many things. Oh yes, the factory activity. China's factory activity unexpectedly contracted in November, missing estimates, private survey shows. So that's quite of a bad news on the Asia Pacific stocks. That's why, and the stock exchanges, that's why it's just ended mixed actually. The pre-market is down, futures are down as well. Hi Omid, good morning to you. Nice to see you. AVGO daily very extended. Well, you know what, Luis? I can just tell you at least 3 stocks or even 30, which are very extended. But yes, I completely agree with you. MU, Google, AVGO, very extended in my opinion. So let's see what else. Bitcoin, I mentioned you that Bitcoin Ethereum for sharply as crypto sell-off resumes. So the recovery attempt, which just has started last week, it was not successful so far. Ukraine peace is still on the table. Ukraine peace talks shift to Moscow. Will Putin play the ball? Who knows? You know, it's always like a big misery what's going to happen there. We were really happy on the last week's news that the peace talks are going to be in play finally, but still nothing, unfortunately. All right. So again, traders who just joined now, welcome everyone. Yes, Nitsan, I'm just seeing on the TQQQ, it is next to my Google, and this started to recover as well. So yes, pipe wheels are already around the corner, traders. That seems like as a V-shaped reversal already in the pre-market. We need to break though the 680 level to see whether these bulls are serious here and they are going to be able to push the market back, maybe to a gap fill or even more green. Cyber Monday. Historically, there is an interesting fact. I still have a little time to share this with you. Actually, if we see a little bit weaker Cyber Monday, based on the statistics and the analysts, what they are saying, it's a quite of a good news because the rest of December can go for a run. Of course, this is just a theory. This is just rather not a theory, but an opinion. So we should handle it really careful. However, let's see whether it's right or not. Don't forget that last year we completely skipped the Santa rally. This year, I think it's going to depend very much on the 11th or 10th of December, like next Wednesday, 10th of December, is going to be a very much a big event, which is the federal funds rate decision, and everyone is expecting this quarter point rate cut. If it's not going to happen, that can be a problem in the Santa Claus rally, in my opinion. So until next Wednesday, we don't know what's going to happen. I'm expecting now either way of moving on the market, but as we just seen, it started a quite of a strong pullback. Okay, traders, so let's see the big movers after this little insight into the things. And before I go to the big movers, though, please don't forget that we still have Black Friday sales. So guys, these are the very much last days for the Black Friday sale by the TEFS. Fantastic, actually. And no more this year, I mean it, like that big one, because of course we are ready to give something special for Christmas as always, but this is the biggest sale. So if you are just thinking to join to our fantastic TEFS trading community, then here it is. The Black Friday sale is going to be valid today and latest tomorrow. So please just hurry up if you just change your mind or just ready to get a challenge or a funded account package with private mentoring. We're more than happy to help you in that. Okay, traders. So what else indeed? I think that's it. This week it's a full week. The next one actually, hi Amir, nice to see you. The next one actually is going to be, you know that in December we will have some days offs and not too many, actually one, which is going to be the 25th of December, but highly likely the market is going to be open, but the room is going to be closed on the 24th, 25th, and 26th weeks, okay, guys? Because as you know, I have two little kids who are so much excited already for the Christmas time that it's insane. So actually, I cannot be here on Christmas because I definitely need to be the Christmas Santa Claus this year. Well, in the US, Santa Claus is getting the toys and the nice surprises. Actually, in Europe, it's not Santa Claus, not here in Spain either, but definitely every kid is waiting for that, and hopefully not just the kids, but we do wait for that as well, especially with the family. So beautiful day and time of the year. Yeah, yes, Scott, kind of. That's why, as I've told you, I'm going to be closed only for 3 days. After that, I'm going to be here. 31st, I don't know yet. Like, it's New Year's Eve. For me, I think it's going to be okay to do the last session of the year. It can be fun, actually. 1st of January, the market is closed as the 25th, and the 1st of January, it's officially the market is closed, guys. And the rest of the days, as I've told you, 21st, 25th, 26th is going to be closed the room as well, and definitely on the 1st. So these are my plans for this fantastic 2025 December. Now let's just get back to the market, guys. If you have any great candidates, then please just let me know in the chat, and let's see which ones are the best to start the day with. As I mentioned, you definitely the Bitcoin stocks. However, I've seen Bitcoin to recover a little bit as well, not too much though. But if we just take another look on this Bitcoin, guys, okay? So 85 is the number at the moment on the Bitcoin. 85 is the number, and under 85, I can expect another 5K run to the downside. But now, as you can see, as soon as it's just reached the 85K, it's just made a pullback. I think we are going to see that on Coin, MSTR, and the others. Are you in any swings at the moment? Buzak, nothing new, nothing new. Hi, Mr. Brackage, nice to see you. And actually, Buzak, regarding the swings, I'm just thinking, you know what, maybe to wait until next Wednesday and then let's see what's going to happen. Because if we are going to skip Santa Claus rally again this year, then definitely I have some great candidates. But maybe I'm going to skip this week for swings and looking after the 10th of December. Hi, Zuki, nice to see you. But anyway, if you have any great swing candidates, traders, please just let me know. I'm always more than happy to take a look at the daily charts too. All right, the last one, which needs an mentioned, it's BMNR, which can be an interesting swing candidate, but I just would like to see whether this Bitcoin, what it is going to do. It still looks okay, I would say, until it's not breaking the 25. By the way, if you are in that one. FIG for a swing, definitely I'm checking it. Figma, it is at the moment, very extended. You are right. You are right. No, I cannot see yet the big volume which I want to see before every bottom reversal. The bottom is not in yet, but it was to follow it. Yeah, I completely agree. It's very overextended, oversold to the downside, but I still cannot see the buyers join the party yet. Okay, so let's just wait with that Figma. And anyway, I agree with you that this should be a little bit higher. Like I know Figma in marketing, we use it a lot, so definitely this can be a good one, but might it's still not entered to the deep buying mode or level, but I'm going to watch it as well. And thank you very much for that one, because that looks quite interesting. All right, traders. So let's see the big movers, because we have only 10 minutes left. So again, as I mentioned again, I'm going to start with the short candidates. And this time I am going to get a short for coin, MSTR, and as Nitsan just mentioned, Mara is going to be on the list. And we have some new stocks, not too many, but some, like Synopsys. Synopsys is, though it's higher, SNPS. I don't know whether we can trade it because it's a high volume stock, but as far as I remember, the volume sometimes, or high price stock, but sometimes the volume is not the best. Today it's good, and I must tell you that looks quite good. It's over the 50 EMA. 460 is the next interesting resistance. Yep, definitely this can go to our long list. And why? The developer of design automation models and software jumped 8% after NVIDIA invested $2 billion in Synopsys common stock. And this is a broad strategic partnership. Very good news for SNPS, and I'm just going for it to the long side. Hi, Alamu, nice to see you. How about Tesla today? If you have any insights, please just share it with us. If you don't know Alamu, he is our Tesla whisperer. I mean it, like when he calls the Tesla, it's always a really, really nice trade. So I'm just wondering how you are doing first of all, and what do you think about Tesla, because the whole market is just moving down. And sometimes we know that Tesla is not completely stringed attached to the markets. S&P as daily looks like it can go. Yes, Buzak, I completely agree with you, because this can be a big mover. Like last time when it had this big gap up, it was on the 17th, 18th of September, and look at that. Even after like a quite of a big setup gap up, it could continue. So yeah, I agree with you. However, I just mentioned that 460, 480, and yeah, definitely 490, which is the 200 EMA, but even the 500 can be. Who knows? Yeah, on this market, listen, maybe it's on 1,400 in some weeks. It's just crazy. This market is still crazy, guys. Okay, now let's see next one. LEG, Leggett and Platt, 14%. I'm not sure we can trade it. Yeah, we can. So LEG, 14% furniture component manufacturer. Okay, all stocks buyout proposal. Ooh, okay, it's a buyout proposal. Let's give a chance for that on the long side. Hi, Matt. Good morning to you. Nice to see you. Hope you had a nice weekend. Zuki Baba Strong. Yeah, I've seen, but you know my relationship to this Chinese stocks. Not always my favorite, but definitely I'm going to watch it on the secondary list. Win Resorts is here as well. 2%. Goldman Sachs included Win on its conviction buy list. WYNN. Let's see how the pre-market volume looks like, especially on the daily. On the daily, for me, it's a bit extended, and the pre-market volume not convincing me. So because of that, WYNN is going to be just on my secondary list next to BABA. NVIDIA, Micro, Marvel, some of AI link stock traded down after investors again concerned about the AI bubble grew. And that's why all of them can go to the short list. However, you know, with these crazy AI stocks, we need to be careful. So Marvel and the rest can go to the short list, but just cautiously. Moderna is down too. FDA Center for Biologics Evaluation and Research Directory, blah, 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 internal memo. Ouch. Moderna's COVID-19 vaccines to death of 10 children per the New York Times. Ouch. That's definitely a bad news, but I don't like Moderna. Not the company itself, but rather the characteristic of the stock. I'm just going to put it on the secondary list. What else in here? Coinbase, Mara, crypto stocks fell, as we could see. What happened with the Bitcoin? And Clean Spark is here as well. This is the Bitcoin mining, which is down 7% on CLSK. Rallied last week on Bitcoin, traded back about 90. The digital currency shed more than 5 early Monday, however, pressuring Clean Spark. Okay, so this can be CLSK, another interesting candidate for today. But this is quite of a crazy mover, so let's just be careful with that. I'm just going to put it on my secondary list traders. Anything else? Yes, Alamu, thank you very much for your insights. Tesla 60% short, 40% long. As long as it stays below 426, thank you very much. And I'm just taking a look at Tesla immediately. Tesla at the moment, it's finally tried to break through on Friday on this consolidation, but as we could just see, the pressure of the market pressure is just pushing down too. However, I agree with Alemu that it has still quite of a big chance for just turning around to the long side. We are going to watch it for sure. Traders, I have some more stocks to the green. Walmart, of course, because the the big Black Friday, I would say, but it's a bit extended. Disney is in green as well, by the way. And I'm going to watch maybe even Amazon, because Amazon is just making from red to green, green to red. So Disney, Amazon, I'm just going to put it in a bracket, but I'm rather long on these stocks than short because of Cyber Monday, Black Friday. So here is the list for today, traders. We have some great long, short, and secondary list as well. My favorites are definitely S&PS to the long side. This can be a huge mover. I'm going to watch Coin Mara. There is no doubt. Google AVGO can stay AMD. I'm just going to put here Mara. All right. What else? You mentioned Circle. MU, I want to watch too. Circle, let me just check the daily chart of Circle. How does it look like? We still have some 2 minutes to go, traders, in the meantime. And the market started to pull back, but seems like it's just giving up again. So the bulls are still not strong enough to push back everything. I love Circle. I love Circle Buzak. This can be a very nice candidate too, actually. And I must tell you, I would maybe look it rather for a long, not a short indeed. But let's see. However, now it's just pushed back again, but to the 77. But it started a very nice recovery on Friday. So let's see whether it can make a pullback. Okay, traders. So Circle, I'm going to watch too. CRCL. I mentioned you Amazon among the big stocks, definitely on my list. Amazon. Okay. What else from the list? Coin MSTR, Mara NVDA, MU, Marvel, maybe. CLSK can be a crazy one. And LEG. LEG, I'm going to watch too. LEG, nice. Amazon, TQQQ, MSTR, Circle, MU, AMD I need as well, maybe instead of Riot, and AVGO. Do I have AVGO? Yes, coin. Definitely we should watch. But let's be careful with the Bitcoin stocks. As I've told you, I've seen a quite of a nice attempt for recovery on the Bitcoin from this 85. It still means Bitcoin is weak and the Bitcoin related stocks are weak, but anything can happen. And you mentioned overextended stocks. I would go for Hood as well, if I just remember all right. Hood is, it was a crazy mover again last week, traders. It's not extended, but I can imagine a rollover on this stock, especially if it's able to break this one or the pre-market lows, because it is around the 50 EMA. So I like it. So Hood still to the short side if we do continue lower, and maybe I'm going to make Hood instead of MSTR, because this MSTR is crazy. Oh my goodness, that's a really crazy stock. Okay, traders, less than a minute. Yes, BMNR Tara, very good. We should watch it as well. BMNR. Less than a minute to start. Good luck, everyone. And let's just start the week nicely to the green side. I am still going to be aware of these bulls around the corner. You know, it was a very strong, very, very strong last week, even with the Thanksgiving Thursday, and might we do continue here indeed. Okay, gap down on both of the indices, 614 on the triple Q and 679 on the SPY, but they are trying to push back. And MU, you won't believe it, MU was in green for 1 second, and it's back to green. What is happening on that stock? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Kidding me, MU? This is a real one, or something it's a glitch in the system, because actually it's up 0.1% from -1. Oh my goodness, these AI stocks are getting so crazy, guys. Let's just be very careful with them today, I would say. All right, S&PS pulling back, that can be eligible for a gap and go trade. That's good. Google is down, AVGO is down, and VDA is 175. Hmm. And it goes lower, circle. All right, Hood is down, BMNR, gap down. Amazon, as I've told you, as I was expecting, it's higher. How about AMD? Nice pullback to 14. And how about MU again? That's amazing. It's just pull the back and fill the gap in 1 second, I would say, not even 1 minute. That's crazy. Okay, Mara is moving lower. AMD is here twice. That's not good. I'm going to watch maybe Meta here. Meta is down. Phew, AVGO, big drop. Coin is dropping. S&PS, it still can be interesting up and go play, but spready, so be careful. Google is very extended in my opinion, and it needs to still to cool down a little bit, but it's just my opinion and might it's not going to happen. But Google looks for me as a very nice gap and go formation under 218. So this is going to be my first play here. Of course, much lower volume or share size, sorry. Okay, just entered Google. It was quick. I want to see like a 316, 60, 50 for a partial. Mara moving down. And S&PS, I think it can be a 443 for a long. Everything is with a much lower share size traders. It's very early. First of all, very early. Second, it's Monday morning after like an almost long weekend. Okay, Google, that's why I took you with a very small share size. S&PS comes next. Okay, Baba is very strong. AFRM is very strong, by the way. NVDA, nice pullback. Okay. BMNR not doing anything yet. SNPS 443. Going to take a small move there. With Google, I can be quite resilient or let's call it like rather patient because I have a very small share size, but definitely if it's breaking over 320, I need to be out. AMD, Jeremy, nice to see you. Good morning to you. I'm just checking. AMD, you want to buy it over 215. It's already up. Nice. This is going maybe for a gap fill. Market is trying to push higher. So as I've told you, the bulls are definitely around the corner. Question is how strong they are. If I'm just checking NVDA, it's very strong at the moment. I just would like to check quickly Apple. How is it doing? And on my watch list, AFRM, Baba, Disney, Walmart, PepsiCo, J&J are the strongest. Tesla is coming back too, but Amazon is nowhere. Amazon is 0.60, sorry, I just missed it. All right, so I'm still holding Google. I am not in S&PS, and the market is fighting. And good luck with the AMD. Jeremy looks good. Amazon just broke. Oh, shoot. I missed it. It's okay. Yes, Cornelia, I've called it in the pre-market. I just did not check it enough because of the fact that, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Amazon usually it's on the top when things are going fine and good. And from the Black Friday sales numbers, it looked like that it was quite of a good Black Friday. Okay, traders, so I'm still in Google. Let's see. I'm thinking even on Hood coin is pulling back. So at the moment, I cannot see anything to the short side. Maybe Hood under the lows, which is 122. But for that, we need the market as well. Coin is pulling back. Unfortunately, S&PS not doing the right move there. Circle, bear flag, Hood, bear flag. Market is all over the place, but definitely trying to push higher like crazy. Look at this. MSTR checking. So I had a little problem with MSTR last week. I'm going to be careful with this one, but looks really weak. I agree with you, especially with this break, on the Bitcoin. 163, 165 already. All right. I think I would short it only under the lows. Only under the lows. Looks interesting. Meta is weak today, guys, though. Look at Meta. Amazon strong, Meta weak. Apple all over the place. However, Nvidia is getting stronger, and this can mean that might is going to help for the overall triple Q. But I must tell you, I don't like this market at the moment. It's really heavy, really crazy. Cannot decide, especially not the Google, by the way. So I'm still a bit on the sidelines. Synopsys doesn't want to make the reversal. NVIDIA very strong. Wow. Very nice call on AMD, Jeremy. It's just making the move. Well done. Google is still doing okay. How about Microsoft? Microsoft Meta very weak. Amazon strong. NVIDIA strong. AMD strong. MU is not. MU is not strong. But the market is, of course, it's stronger because of the NVDA. Whew, guys, everything is all over the place. That's not good. This is not good. I'm still waiting for this market. 615 touched by the triple Q and 618 by the SPY. So this can be a make or break moment, and NVDA officially filled the gap. Amazing. Nice move. MU though not moving. Amazon very strong. Wow. Just missed this breakout, unfortunately. Okay, Google suffering, AVGO reversing. Not a nice market to start with, I must tell you. Too much craziness all over the places I see. Coin pulling back. Reddit, UPST. How about CLSK? CLSK. Which one, Zuki? Click. Jeremy Hood long. Yeah, Bitcoin stocks are definitely moving a bit higher. I agree with you that maybe just only for a scalp, but it doesn't look bad over 123.70, 80. Yeah, if it wants to break and fill the gap, that can be a good one. CSIQ, oh yeah, it was on my list too, on the long list. It is quite strong. We can watch it for a reversal around 29.50. I think I'm going to change this Mara to this CSIQ. Maybe. Oops, this is extended session. That's not good. All right, traders. So I'm still in Google, AVGO breaking down, NVIDIA up, Amazon up, Microsoft down, Meta down. Oh my goodness, that's wow. And decide which one to take, right? And which direction. Easy, easy like that. No, I don't like this. Okay, guys, here comes our Google, finally. All right, I am ready to take a partial on Google. This is this 316. Let's go a bit more. Let's see. I don't want to be greedy because this market is definitely everything, just no direction. All right, I am taking first partial 3/4 of Google. Just took it. Very good. Stop loss over the entry, and let's forget it. If it goes and can be a big mover. If not, it's okay. MSTR checking. In the meantime, Hood is getting to this 122. MSTR looks good too. And I must tell you guys, I'm going with Hood. And actually, even MU looks very good. Hood under 122, still low share size. Here is Hood. Because I don't trust this market. But it's okay. 121.90, I'm going to get into the Hood. 121.90, I'm in. On the hood, the stop loss it's at least $2. So let's go for 119 would be nice. And MU looks good too. I'm just afraid that NVIDIA is way too strong there. 120. Let's go for 120 on the hood. Google. Second partial on the Google. Let me just check a good one for that. Synopsis, of course, it's not an entry anymore or not a stock anymore to play. Actually, on Google, we can go for 314 for the next partial. Hood 120 just before 120 and SNS and SNPS, we are going to look for another better option for the long or reversal. Yeah, NVDA 177, right? Zuki, what do you think about NVDA? Guys, Google can go 317.25 for the stop loss and checking NVDA because seems like deep buyers showed up on NVDA, guys. Deep buyers showed up on NVDA. My only problem that this market is acting like crazy and Hood, don't do this with me, please. And VDA, yep, 177, I would say it can be a breakout option. I just don't know what this market is up to. This is my only problem there. Come on, Hood, you need to break 121 first. All right, traders, so Google is okay. I want to see a 314 for the second partial. It's 314. 30, 40, let's see. AVGO was a perfect VWAP reversal. I was just afraid as I've seen this NVDA was crazy. Apple is breaking like crazy. LEG is still strong. Synopsis 430 can be a reversal level, so I'm watching closely there. And I put my stop loss 317.20 on the Google. Okay, Google's final stop loss 317.20. Hood is still fighting here. SPY triple Q2. Triple Q is back to the lows, by the way. All right, traders, here comes Hood. Not Hood, sorry, Google. Google again. Very nice. Ready to take my second partial and really leave it alone. MU, you see? I knew it's going to go there. Okay, AVGO, brilliant. And here we are, Google second partial. I am just ready to take. Hood finally going again, but not too much. I'm just taking my second partial now. 613 looks like as a stronger, bit stronger support by the triple Q, but nothing serious. And second partial just done with the Google, as you can see. And I'm just going to move my stop loss over 316.30. So I'm just following with the stop loss, nothing else. Also, this Hood is not doing what we need. NVDA under 176 Alemu for a short, yeah, it can be actually under 175.90, but it still seems like stronger and it's going to be able to change the whole market. That's so crazy. News in 30 seconds. Thank you, Cornelia. I completely forgot the economic news. You see, I had something in my mind that I just forgot something. And yeah, you are right. This is the what is that? The final services PMI and prices. Actually, 9:45 we will get the final manufacturing prices and the 10 o'clock manufacturing PMI and manufacturing ISM manufacturing PMI and ISM manufacturing prices. These are going to be the news for today. All right, traders. So Google did the job. I'm going to be out over 316, but the Hood is not doing it very well at all, unfortunately. And as I told you, it's at least a $2 stop loss here. I'm still holding it. Coin, it's pulling back a little bit, not too strong though. NVIDIA, it's very strong. If you took it over 177, good luck. Apple though is just going down like crazy. It's a falling knife. AMD, beautiful, Jeremy. If you are still holding it, well done. And I'm still watching this SNPS. And of course, as I've told you, if NVIDIA is going, the whole triple Q can make the big reversal, and it's doing the reversal. Unfortunately, Hood as well. That's not a good news. Yes, thank you, Cornelia. Exactly, we have the PMI, ISM manufacturing PMI and ISM services. ISM manufacturing prices now at 10 o'clock. All right, traders, so far really, really hectic start on the market. I have one beautiful winner, but unfortunately seems like the hood is going to be a loser. I'm going to be out over 124. All of them, it's a very small share size. I was not very much happy with this market move. So far, it's still not out of the woods because we have not broken the high of the day or the low of the day. We did break the high or the low of the day, but it still doesn't mean anything. In the meantime, we have more green stocks, of course, like AMD is back to the green, slightly green, and still looking like a big mover. If you took NVDA long, there is the partialing opportunity there. So NVIDIA is definitely into the green side. Baba is still strong, and Disney, which I mentioned, but I completely forgot. All right, Google is still running traders. Hood, unfortunately, over 124, I need to get out. SNPS, yes. Yeah, I like it. I'm going to take it, Buzak, with you. SNPS new entry is definitely over. I'm just thinking, to take a half share size over this here, actually, 435, and adding over the VWAP. I'm going to see that, but definitely this is going to be just a half share size trade, just the others for me. 435. Yep, over 435. Going to take it. Very spready, so definitely lower share size was an SNPS, and unfortunately this hood is going to be out soon. Shoot. SNPS. So my entry is going to be 435.10 on the SNPS. 435.10. Okay, hood is getting very close, unfortunately, for this 124. I'm still going to be a bit more careful here, giving a little bit more chance, but not too much. Not too much, because if it's breaking it for good, it can be an ugly mover. So S&P, SNPS, if it goes back over 435, I'm going to take it. Which one, Jeremy? Salesforce, CRM? Yes, you are right. 1% higher. We can watch it, definitely. CRM. And the last defense line for the hood is here. NVDA was a big surprise for the bulls, I guess, and I guess they are very happy because this can help for the whole triple Q to recover. Traders, or Google is still fantastic. My stop loss over 316.30, 316.30, and last defense line for the hood, and I am waiting for SNPS to get in. SPY triple Q broke the highs but could not continue yet. MU back over the VWAP too. If we break 120, 420 with the hood, I'm out completely. With the full, not full share size, it's almost not even half share size. Amazon, 680 against SPY, 615 triple Q. Fight is on again. See, I'm pulling back. Okay, SMPS starting to get to 435 again. No, I am not in yet. Okay, now I'm in. It's a spready stock, so that's why I told you that really low share size, and we want to go to 440 at least. Okay. So I'm still have hood, Google last shares, and SNPS with full share size, but for that we need to see a break over the VWAP first, and then to go higher. And seems like traders that this NVDA actually is unstoppable. I like Circle as well, traders. Circle looks really good over 80. for a continuation. I'm going to watch Circle too. Google's still here dancing. Oh no, come on, Cood. Shoo. Over 20, I'm out. 124.20. MDB, Buzak. Oh, MDB is going to get earnings after market close. I'm just telling you. MDB, 330. Yeah, looks interesting. Might I would go rather with Circle, by the way, but looks good too. Nahud, are you going to go back again? Let's see. Okay, guys, SNPS trying very good. Around 440 is going to be my first, like 439 is going to be my first partialing point, and Hood is very much on the edge. I'm there at any minute to close it, but SNPS is doing great. And SPY is breaking the highs. It seems like triple Q is just going for a breakout soon. No, no breakout, Hood. Come on. $2 more on SNPS to take the partial in the meantime. A coin? No, I did not. Luis, I did not enter coin. I'm in SNPS, I'm in Hood, and Google last shares. That's it, nothing else. FIG checking. Yeah, maybe. PLTR Tara checking. I see as I could not do anything. PLTR. Ooh, that's a good one. Cannot see entry now, but still looks very good. And traders officially first loser of the day, Hood, unfortunately, but we are just running for our next winner on SNPS, so that's good. Okay. Come on, SNPS. I still need $1 to go to take the partial, and then we are out of the water here. Google is out soon, traders, over 30, 316.30, and market is breaking out. Market is strong, strong, strong. Okay, traders, SNPS, I am ready to take 3/4 of the share size. Here it is, 438. We can go a bit more. Okay, Google is out. Google is out after two partials. Unfortunately, Hood was a loser with a very low share size though. And here comes my SNPS, which I was a bit greedy. 434 would have been, or 438 would have been a great partialing point, but I believe it still can go a bit higher, so I have not taken any partial yet. Now let's see the next ones, traders. Pi triple Q breaking higher, bulls are around the corner, and VDA is definitely bull flagging here and checking Tesla. Not bad, Nissan, but I would buy it only 428.50. 428.50 on the Tesla, especially if this market continues higher. Only in this case, I think. I'm going to watch even AVGO and MU. MU, if we do continue higher, MU can be a long over 236 maybe. MU. Nice on Tesla, Nitsan. Good luck with that. And MU, which I'm watching for an intraday breakout over 230, actually even 235.60 can be an entry on the MU. I just don't feel like I want to enter, 5 minutes before the news. Maybe I'm rather waiting for the news. But NVDA and AMD guys, they look like beasts. It's amazingly strong, both of them. Okay. 681 on the 616 on the triple Q. Yeah, bulls are definitely back on track, guys. That's amazing, actually. Okay, I'm still waiting. Market pushing, definitely pushing much higher. Google back to the VWAP. Oh, come on, SNPS, back to the entry. Very strong recovery on the market now. I'm still waiting a bit here with the next trades. Actually, Amazon doesn't look bad either, over 235-ish. Google recovering. Come on, S&P, yes, I need you to recover as well. That hood was a beast. Oh my goodness. You were right with the long, Jeremy. CRM looks like as a breakout, but I do not want to go for breakouts now. Okay, guys, 3 minutes to go till the news. I think I'm going to wait for it and then to plan some trades here. Market is getting stronger and stronger in the meantime. Apple too, Apple recovered. Everything is recovering, by the way. AVGO, not that big speed, but actually tries. Okay. Yes, I was watching this. I was watching this MU2 about this 236. Around this 236, I just would like to see now the news first, Buza. If you enter, then good luck. Coins surprisingly strong. PLT are very strong too. All right, traders, SNPS trying again to push higher. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking on rather adding over 439. Just ending a little bit and then to take a partial over 440. 439. Yeah, I'm adding a bit on SNPS over 439. Just a bit. Okay, no, two shares, it's too low. Pony AI, I don't know whether we can trade it already. Oh yeah, it's open. Good, good, good. Pony AI, oh my God, that looks fantastic. Ooh, I don't like the daily though. Jeremy, the daily on this 20 EMA, not my favorite, but the recovery opportunity, it's quite nice. I agree with that. Over this 14, let's see. SPY triple Q still trying to push higher now. AVGO is now in its best shape. Look at that. It's just back to the lows. I still like even Amazon around this 236. 220 for AMD is quite strong levels. So let's see how it can defeat it. Oh, come on, S&PS. Such a good news and you are just going down. Even NVIDIA is going up. Okay. Now let's see. AVGO is the weakest, followed by mRNA, by the way. mRNA, it's weak too. Hood is 3.25, but what could we do? Coin still 3% lower. If we flip the coin at 10 o'clock, actually I'm going to watch coin for a short under 263.60. 263.60 on the coin. Oracle, just a minute, I'm checking. 263.60, I'm going to take a coin short, and Buzak, I'm checking Oracle. That's strong. I like it to the long side over 203 or even better on a reversal. Let's see. I just put my coin entry in, just a sec. So coin under 263.60. I'm going to take it. Market is just getting the news now. Okay, 263.60. Okay, good. It's in. I mean, it has not entered, but I'm in. All right, traders. So market can flip the coin. I mean, flip the side. Let's see whether it's going to happen. I hope not because S&PS, I need it higher. I see some very nice recovery on Google. Definitely NVDA was a fantastic one. Apple, I'm wondering whether it's going to be a VWAP rollover here or pushing higher, and AMD, Oracle are looking great too. Tara, your PLTR as well, but we need a fresh push from the longs on the market. Might we will get it even higher. I'm just checking the news quickly. On the number side, there is manufacturing PMI and prices. Both of them worse than expected, by the way. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see how the market is going to absorb the news. So far, not a big impact indeed. I'm ready to short coin. I'm still in long SNPS, and I'm going to add just a little bit on the SNPS over 439. And on the coin, I want to see the first partial around 262, 50, 60. Okay, so far market got no impact by this worse than expected numbers. Seems like might we do continue higher, so no pullback at all. NVIDIA looks still strong. Google it's in a full recovery, traders. Hopefully S&P this time will break 439. And you know what? I'm just checking Bitcoin, what it is doing now. 86K. It's just dancing on this 86K. Look at that. Try to recover, but it could not. So that's why I still like this call on the coin. Let's see. It's getting closer on the coin. Ah, good. Now you are going down, right? PRTR, Google very strong now. It's crazy. Now come on S&PS, go, go, go. And market, we need a direction now. It's a very nice up move, but get higher or make a reversal. This is what we are waiting for. Okay, Oracle. I'm going to put it instead of, I don't know. Right, here comes SNPS traders, SNPS. Coin has not entered yet, SNPS. Oh, come on. I have not noticed something interesting on the S&PS, and maybe because of that, I'm rather taking a partial and not adding, is the 50 EMA on the daily. It's exactly on this 439 level. That's not good. D King, hi. TQQQ long or short? Yeah, this is the $1 million question of the day. That's definitely. Nice to see you. Good question. Listen, now let's see this TQQQ. Actually, under 53.60, we can go for a short. Over 54, 53, even 93, we can go for a long. So yeah, 50-50 again. Come on, market. But both of them just for a scalp, I think. In both occasions, just for a quick scalp, because I don't like, guys, when the big stocks are going like, one is higher, other one is lower. It's just completely a mess, I would say. SNDK, Jeremy. Oh, yeah. Finally, I think we can trade it. Yes, guys, SNDK officially open for TEFS traders. You see? I can open anything. You just need to ask for it, and I like it. That looks like as a very nice push to the downside. I'm not sure I want to take it because I'm just still thinking on this S&PS to take the partial or not. Market is still on the edge, and Apple is reversing, but NVIDIA is getting stronger again. It's so crazy, such a mess this today market. But actually, for the intraday breakout or breakdown, sorry, SNDK looks quite good. Looks quite good. Okay, guys, market needs to decide. I am expecting rather some pullback towards to the VWAP. That's why I would say a quick scalp on the TQQQ. It can be under 53.60. Apple is even going down. As I've told you, I want to see an entry on coin, but just under 663 or 61, no, 263.60. Actually, even 70 we can enter. And SNPS is here, traders. SNPS, finally. One more dollar. You know what? I'm taking a partial rather. I don't like this daily chart 50 EMA. Market bulls are those strong, guys. They are really, really strong. So I'm ready for finally to take my first partial on the S&PS. $1 spread, that's crazy. This is another reason why I don't want to add. Okay. NVDA breaking. Guys, NVDA is breaking out. I can't believe this stock. It's breaking out. AMD is going back to the VWAP, so might we can watch it for a reversal in the meantime. Coin still looks weak, so that's good. I'm trying to find the right level to take a partial on this S&PS in the meantime. Okay, maybe now we can push a bit higher. PLTR Tara is getting back to this 168 as well. Tesla still strong. 438.20s. Now come on, get me to this level. SMPS. All right, NVIDIA is getting, I think it wants to get to 180 at least today. All right. Okay, traders, I am taking my partial on the S&PS, and by accident I did not get my ending point, so definitely I'm taking my partial now. I'm taking 3/4 off on the S&PS, and I'm just going to move my stop loss under the entry, and hopefully we will see 445 next. And market is going breaking out again. I still like coin though. I am still liking that coin. Yeah, it did break. It did break, Buzak, but it's still so spready that I did not want to add. However, by accident I did add because I forgot to cancel my adding. Okay, MU236. I was watching this MU2, and you know what? Maybe now we can try it because the triple Q especially, it just doesn't want to give up and wants to break higher. So in this case, 230, maybe over 236.30, 50, maybe 236.50 rather. I don't like though the risk reward ratio too much, and it's trading in Friday's trading range. We need a very, very strong market for that to move. So maybe I'm just going to skip it now at this moment. NVIDIA is extremely strong traders. AMD is strong too. Rest of the stocks are quite struggling. Tesla is getting stronger too. I don't know, Nitsan, whether you are still holding it or not because it's starting to be stronger now. And overall market, triple Q is the one which is really strong. Nice, nice. Yeah, which is getting to this 431. Okay, guys, AVGO is getting a small reversal too. What I don't like though, that the triple Q is really trying to push higher, but the SPY, not really. So that's why I'm a bit like skipping on the longs at the moment. I want to see both of the indices to go to the same direction. So I still like coin short. I have not entered yet, and S&PS 3/4 out, stop loss on the entry. And I really hope that S&PS we can see like 445 for the next partial. So far, not a bad day. 3 winners, 1 loser. Hood was nasty, but it's okay. It's part of the trading. If you have any questions, any great setups, guys, please just let us know. And I'm in coin. On the coin, as I've told you, around 260 to 50, 60, I would like to take the first partial. Just checking the news in the meantime. Maybe we have something interesting there. Not really. Bitcoin starts financial markets off on wrong foot to begin December. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was some news on the Airbuses, that like the Airbus A320 aircraft has lots of issues. That's not good. Quite concerning. if you are flying a lot. Okay, NVDA, synopsis, we know that. Come on, synopsis. Hi, Ajit, nice to see you. QBTS, checking. QBTS, quantum computing stocks. Yeah, they are quite lazy nowadays, aren't they? Um, Volume is not a real deal. Ajit, I think this is not the time for the quantum stocks. You know, they are big movers. That let's just take it like that. Actually, that looks very good for the swing long, by the way. But I think this day is not for the quantum stocks. It's a bit lazy, not moving too much. I don't know. It looks like it's a nice double top, but it's not a big mover, quite lazy. So up to you. Might it can get you like a 20 cents, something like this. Not my favorite. And another little bit concerning thing for me that it's trading in Fridays and actually Thursdays trading range on the daily. So no, I would skip that. For a scalp, it's quite okay if you like this type of stocks. All right, and I must tell you, I'm trying to skip anything or everything else because this market stagned, completely stagned, and my coin is just sitting on the entry. All right, traders, SNPS 436.90 was the entry. I mean, as I added, unfortunately, but my stop loss is going to be under 436.80, something like this. It's still looking very good. Market cannot decide at the moment. NVDA trying to push higher. AMD is back to the VWAP. We can watch AMD maybe. Come on, coin, one more dollar, please. Around 266, 262, sorry, 262. 60 would be nice to take the partial because there is the VWAP. MU, yes, Buzak, I know, I know. I'm just a bit afraid of MU. I don't like the daily. I don't like the hesitation on the market, but it looks tempting. I completely agree with you. Looks very tempting, this 236.50. Of course, it's going to go. Good luck if you take it. I'm just going to skip on it now. Wow, Nitsa, your Tesla. Oh my goodness, beautiful trade. Well done. Good, good. It's building now. It is building now. Traders, I have two trades going on. S&PS long, last shares left, and coin short. Nice, Jim Lee. Green is good, even if we are just we are just having a harder time to get into green, but this is our color, that's for sure. See you tomorrow. Thank you to be here with us today. Busak, you are in. Good luck with MU. All right, traders, that was quick. Unfortunately, SNPS, it's out on the entry. That's okay. It was quite of a nice winner, though. Even with a lower share size, it was a big mover. And here comes coin next. On the coin again, I want to see 262.50. LEG, yeah, I missed it, Zuki. I've seen such a nice intraday breakout there. You see that? It's just a perfect intraday breakout formation. I completely missed it. It was in the corner of my last monitor, and I was just taking a look at it. Oh, this is going to be good. And by the time when I noticed that I completely forget about this small stock, it just shot up. That was a perfect one. Not anymore for me. Fortunately, I completely missed it. Okay, how about CLSK, by the way? Nissan, you took a 70%, very nice. Yeah, but market is starting to be quite crazy again. CLSK, actually, it's on the VWAP. We can watch CLSK here. Come on, coin, get to the VWAP. On the VWAP, I'm going to take 75% off on the coin and let it run. Hopefully, it's going to go still a bit lower. Yes, Matt, it is. CSIQ again. I just took it off my radar because it was so slow, Zuki. Now it's getting a bit more interesting. You are right. Uh, I wonder. Oh, sorry, coin. Coin taking a partial. Very nice coin. Thank you very much. 75% only out, or maybe 70 because I missed the right partialing point. Maybe I'm going to get lucky and second chance here. 262.80s. It was on 60 I wanted. Phew, bulls are strong today, guys. Bulls are strong today. All right, traders, here we are. So coin first partial. Market is wanted to take a reversal as I see. So I took coin first partial, small partial only, and I'm going to put my stop loss over to 63.80s, sort of. And checking. Nice, Matt. Happy to hear that. MSTR is dropping too. CSIQ, back to you. Zuki with the CSIQ, I would take it for a long only over 29.10. Yeah, NVIDIA looks like as another breakout. No doubt. No doubt. SMPS, that was, shame on you, SMPS. I was just visualizing already this 445, but it's okay. Nice and happy to hear that. Green is green, exactly. It was not an easy day. Actually, if you just check the market, okay, it started with a bigger gap down, but since then it's not in a huge dynamic move, you know. So yeah, not a clear day. Like look at that. Now Apple is getting stronger, Nvidia is getting stronger, so there is every chance that the market is going to turn around again and break for the highs. But now the market is lagging a bit. So much not understandable this move today, actually. Now let's see this MSTR in the meantime. Zuki, back to the CSIQ. It's not the big deal, the real deal today. I feel like it's a bit lazy, not too much volume, you know. Oh my God, that MSTR intraday breakdown under 164.70. Oh my God, that was nice. Shoo. It's okay. We are in coin. Hopefully, coin is going to move towards 260. Uh, Matt, I hope it's going to move lower now because I'm still in the short. But let's see, maybe it's going to do the reversal. Look at AMD, maybe AMD or even, yeah, AMD might is going to do the reversal a bit faster. And Buzak, your MU is great. Good one. Yeah, AMD maybe over 218. CLSK checking. Checking. Yeah, under 1440 CLSK short, over 1465. It's a VWAP reversal, by the way. SMPS again. No, I think I'm just going to leave it alone. I did not like these big two red candles. It's quite hectic. Market is very much on the edge. We need a decision soon. Apple, very nice recovery, guys. Look at the Apple. It's a really, really nice recovery, by the way. So I am holding only very much last shares on the coin, and I think I'm not going to push more trades so far. However, AMD looks interesting for a VWAP reversal, maybe coin too, like might you can flip the coin over 263 or something like that. SMPS, it's a no-go for me. What else in here? I'm wondering what AVGO is going to do. Look at that, it's just completely glued to this VWAP for a while now. It's not even moving, actually. Let me just check it. MDB, again, I've told you it's going to release earnings after market close. I guess that's why you are watching it, right? Nice. It's just made the reversal finally. Great. It's not an entry for me, but looks weak. And I must tell you, if coin breaking 262 traders, we have a chance to go to these 260 levels finally. ABGO looks like it's not moving for me. Is it moving at all? I'm restarting my platform, just a sec. Or is it too slow? Let me just check it. BMN Arnitsan checking. Nice coin, go, go, go. Yeah, yes, it looks nice. Listen, if everything is going to continue lower, like coin, MSTR, Bitcoin, and so on, then yeah, BMNR it can be a winner as well, Nitsan, by the way. Not bad, 29.80, something like that. Okay, guys, we are trading for almost an hour and market completely stuck for a while. Slowly getting back to the VWAP, but it's still stronger than weaker. I mean, even despite of the gap down, I think it's still a bit more stronger now, like on the price action since the beginning of the day. Coin is going to be out again over this 263.80. Okay, SPY still stuck a bit. No, market. Ooh, it's a nice one now. Okay, coin. And this is the time for me, I think, traders, that I'm just going to take a second partial on the coin. Very nice. And I'm just going to leave the rest for a run. So second partial, just take them on the coin. Good. And let's see what else. It's coming here. Be careful with the longs, and seems like if the SPY is breaking 680 and the triple Q is breaking 615, that can be a little bit bigger pullback. Nicely done. That's good. All right, traders. I think I'm just ready to call it as a day. Very nice green start of the week, which is feeling always better. Even better when we have a full green week and ending in green, but I don't want to be greedy. But you know, green is good. What made you to coin and not over miner? Um, because first of all, the miners are a little bit, for me at least, listen, regarding the Bitcoin, I can read coin better than the miners because the miners sometimes they are not moving along with the over the other. Okay. I'm not sure I get your question, but again, I prefer the coin over the miners because the miners sometimes they are not moving along with the Bitcoin. Indeed, because mining and or I mean the coin, it's a little bit like different categories, even inside the Bitcoin following stocks or ETFs or anything like that. So that's why I rather like the coin. However, Mara was not bad as well. And another thing, because of that, I got used to check the coin and not the miners. However, when the Bitcoin itself and the other coins as well and the crypto, because now actually almost everything just turned down, like Ethereum as well, when it's moving big time, like really ugly, like we have seen over the weekend, especially today, then both of them are following the Bitcoin. But when our specific news, then the coin and the miners tend to move a little bit differently. Okay, so I think that's why I took the coin, because I know the coin a bit better than the Mara or the Riot. That's it, actually. But that was a nice move on the coin, so that's good. And like that, I have a little bit more winners here. And on the coin, actually, I'm just going to put my stop loss, I think, over 200, 263, and I'm just going to leave it like that. Maybe it's going to push even more to the downside. We don't know yet. Now it's on 258, 261. I think I'm going to leave rather over 261, my final stop loss, and let it run. Market is still fighting with the VWAP, so anything can happen. And regarding the fact that NVIDIA and Apple are still strong, I think we can see a very nice reversal soon. You are very welcome. Traders, I think I'm just going to call it as a day. Fantastic trading day with you as always. I really hope you are going to end in green and I could help a bit as well for you to the green. Yes, definitely, the king. I'm just checking AMD. AMD 218, yeah, I've told you. I like it. This 218 still looks good. And as I see, NVIDIA is just ready to break. Apple is bull flagging. So I can imagine that everything is just going to make a reversal again. However, be careful. We started with a gap down. Okay, we started with a gap down. Since then, though, since the morning, price action is more bullish. Thank you, everyone. And if you like the stream, please just give us a thumbs up, not just for me, but the incredible team behind me as well. And if you have any questions, please just drop me an email. And again, Black Friday sale, it's still on for 2 days. So go to our website, please check it out. Very good one. So grab it if you feel like. And I'm going to see you tomorrow as always. Thank you, Cornelia. Thank you, D. King. Good luck, everyone, for the rest of the day. Stay safe and see you tomorrow. Bye.